You don't happen to have any video games, do you? Anything and everything. I'm interested in the newer stuff and the older stuff. Systems, games, controllers, whatever you might have. Found some? What all do you got?
Well, I got all these for my grandkids.
Yeah?
And they won't play them.
Oh no.
There's a...
It looks like they're good. Sealed. Make it stop!
I just want to go ahead and apologize in advance. My allergies were absolutely destroying me. So much of the footage is just me sniffing, trying to keep snot from running out of my face in front of people in public. So make sure you stick around to the end of the video if you want to see what all the stuff that I picked up is actually worth.
You don't happen to have any video games, do you? Anything and everything. I'm interested in the newer stuff and the older stuff. Systems, games, controllers, whatever you might have. Okay. Okay. That's a beautiful kitty cat. Come here. Come here. Come here. No? You don't want nothing to do with me? Found some? What all do you got?
Well, I got all these for my grandkids.
Yeah?
And they won't play them.
Oh no.
There's a fishing thing in there.
Okay. Do you know what you want for them?
I don't even know what they're worth. How about $1 a piece?
Yeah, that'll work. I think there's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. That.
Don't you?
I mean, I guess I'll take it if you're not needing it.
I don't need it.
I'm just gonna check and make sure the discs are in here, if that's okay.
They like to take this out and not put back.
Oh, of course they do. That one looks cool. It looks like they're good. Sealed.
Has to be back in that shed. You know what I'm
You still have the remote for this?
I think we do.
I'm not seeing it over here.
Right here.
Found it. Do you know that it works?
Yeah, it works.
What's it shoot?
Oh, it shoots like a little Nerf gumball. You
Huh.
go in there and you just fire it.
Looks pretty crazy. Well, I'll take it for $3. There you go.
Thanks.
Yeah, thank
Here's the
you.
remote.
All right, I appreciate it.
Okay.
Looking for anything in particular?
Video games. You guys have any video games?
Yeah, video games.
No, nothing at all?
Most of those are priced on the back.
Okay.
If they're not, we just found them.
All right.
In here, yeah. Yeah, there's some stuff here and then over to the side too.
Yeah, we're starting to get people. We had people an hour early, but we weren't ready. $1.
Yeah, my son don't sell his video games.
No?
No.
Oh, come on. He'll never know, right?
The jeans and the jackets are $2, and all the shirts are $1. Hurt my feet. I don't know why I buy Nikes.
I think my daughter, she bought
tight.
the wrong size and she said they hurt her feet. I bought them from her.
Would you do 10 on the sign?
I'll go 15.
15? All right, I'll probably do that.
Where's my friend Jeremy? Well, you know Jeremy from Cook.
Oh, that thing works. The battery's still working. The thing you said, does this work?
Oh, that's funny.
I really never played any Mario game except for Mario Kart.
Bye.
And another Mario game and another Mario.
Yeah, she had it.
Excuse me.
But that's a Nintendo DS. I wonder.
Are you going to get it, Jackson?
It's Nintendo DS and I know how it's Nintendo.
Here, could you put it down? You got to pay her. She's over there looking. They're going to put it up.
I don't have a Nintendo DS.
Well, then go put it up.
Oh, it's just. What about? Oh, we just have to unite and put some on. I wish you had Nintendo DS. I don't have a Nintendo DS. Grandma, where'd my money go? In your pocket.
The whole set, if you want the whole set, $2. You want all 3? What can I do for that? $5?
Where's my money?
How would I know? Where did you put it? I give it to Papa.
There you go, ma'am. Thank you. Have a good day, guys.
Where is he? $5.
Hello. Do you have any more games?
Nope, that's
Just these? Okay.
That's all we've got, yep.
Would you do $3 for all of it?
Yes.
Awesome.
Is that okay? Okay, that one goes on you.
That's your stuff.
Yeah.
You get the money. Let's see.
I also have Pokemon cards.
Oh, you do?
Are you going to bring them out?
Here, I'll pay you 5.
Or they
Oh, you're fine.
Oh, look at you. Go lay them out on that table if you want to, honey.
Just got his pockets loaded. How much you have on the VCR? $5.
Go 10, I'll throw the TV in.
Oh, I don't know if I need that.
She's got some DVDs now. You mean the old phonograph records? We don't have any out here.
5 and 4 on these.
Yeah, I may one day. But
5 and.
I have lots
It's one of those old cameras.
$9.
Yes, sir.
These are the sets.
Let's see what I've got
Yeah,
here.
we've got change here.
Oh, I've got a bunch of ones. You want ones? Do you guys need ones?
No, I don't think we do, but we'll take them
Okay.
if you want to get rid of them.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Thank you, sir.
Whoa, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There you
Thank you.
go. Yep, no problem.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are back in the warehouse. As you can see, not near as much this weekend. I did go Friday and Saturday, and there just wasn't as many sales because there wasn't any. It seems like the last few weeks there's been community-wide sales that we've been going to in neighboring towns and stuff like that. This is a more accurate representation of our normal town's sales, and still got lucky, found some games and stuff like that. I think I found some pretty good stuff. Yeah, so let's get right into it. First of all, I had to pick this up just because, I mean, have you ever seen anything like this? Look, it is a toast rack from Country Kitchen. And, yeah, I don't know, it was weird. I had to. We got some software CDs with serial keys and stuff still sealed, so I picked that up. I picked this guy up. He's nothing crazy. Peekaboo. But I had never seen anything like that, and I was like, you know, sometimes old dolls can be pretty good, so I picked him up for pretty cheap. But this guy, for $3, I figured he was worth a chance. You, like, put those, the Nerf, the round Nerf balls in there, or I don't know if it's actual Nerf. I don't think it's actual Nerf, but they would probably fit. And it launches them out of this cannon right here, which is pretty cool. And I got the controller too for $3. I don't have the charger, but it's like a fairly generic. Oh, battery fell out. I'm gonna have to find that. I know I had the battery. So yeah, that was a little bit of a gamble. I'll get to that in a second. Let's see, the monster hats and the Disney hat, I got all those at the same sale. I paid a little bit more than I usually pay for hats. I think I paid like maybe $3 a piece, but they're really nice. I haven't looked any of them up yet, but I'm assuming I'm going to be pretty safe on those because they're in really good condition. The Fox one needs a little bit cleaning up, but other than that, they're pretty good. This VCR, the last VCR I gambled on, if you guys remember it from a few videos ago, it actually was not working. Even though it was a really clean VCR, I've bought much worse looking ones that work just fine. It did not work, so I just threw it in the trash. I could have sold it for parts, but I didn't want to mess with it. This one I'm hoping will work. I spotted all the manuals and stuff with it, so anytime I see that, you know, that's a pretty safe bet. I think it was $3, and it came with both of these remotes. Luckily, regardless of if the VCR works or not, I looked up the remotes. They're about $30 a piece. So worst case scenario, the VCR doesn't work, I'm going to get $60 out of these two right here. If the VCR does work, I'll bundle one of the controllers with it, and you know, hopefully get like $50 or something like that, and then another $30 out of the second remote. So for $3, that was still a really good pickup. This iTarget here, this is, see, it's got some prices on it and everything. They had $50 on it. I think I got them down to like 30 or 40. I can't remember exactly. But basically it's the bullets that you put in the chamber, and they've got a laser. So the idea being you don't actually have to fire any practice shots to sight in your weapon. You just put one of those in there and line up the sights to the dot on the target. So those are pretty good. I looked up, I think I sold comps on the 45. So there's a 45 and a 380 in there. I think I saw sold comps on the 45 for $40, $50, something like that alone. So we should be pretty safe. This sale was a little bit funny. I don't remember if I had my camera on me at the time or not, but I walked up and there was these two kids just freaking out talking about video games. And I was like, man, they must have found something and I'm just a little bit too late. And then one of the kids was like, wait a minute, you don't even have a DS. And he's like, you're right, I don't have a DS. And so the grandma was like, well, go put it back then. And while they were still having that conversation, I found these two, but it was just Transformers and Power Rangers. And I was like, but I saw the prices and that kind of got me excited. I couldn't find where they put this back. I finally located it over on a table. And unfortunately, the label's a little messed up. But for 75 cents, this normally goes for around $20 with the label damage. I'll probably do, you know, 15 or maybe a little bit less. But for 75 cents, obviously not too shabby. These are like 10 or less, so nothing too crazy. I actually have a system I just picked up. I might bundle these 2 games and this carrying case. I think I got the case for $1. And then this little Yoshi was actually pretty good. I've never seen the Yoshi amiibo. Also, there is a larger version of this that is crazy good money. If you ever happen to see it out at a sale, definitely pick it up if it's got the right price on it. But yeah, so that's kind of cool. And so the games, I don't remember where I got the Xbox One games, but they weren't anything crazy. I just picked them up because I like the idea of having a bunch of games listed around the holidays. And then this sale was, I walked up and she said, I think it was like one of the first sales I stopped at for the morning. And she said, everything is 25 cents unless otherwise marked. And I was like, okay. And she didn't really have a whole lot, but the one thing I did see was this Netgear modem. And surprisingly, I opened it up and took a peek and I saw the plastic on it and I knew that was a good sign. Obviously those things are still tied up with like the twisty ties, and you can actually see like the little tab there for the plastic that you peel off, you know, the satisfying thing. So it looks like it's actually just the box is a little dirty, but it's new open box is the condition that I will list it in. I think I'm going to be able to get around $40-50 for that from a quarter, so that is really cool. And then before I left, you guys know my dog just knocked some stuff over and scared herself, don't worry. Before I left her sale, I asked if she happened to have any video games, and she said, yeah, 1 second, and brought out the stack of Wii games, a couple Xbox 360 games. So nothing too crazy there, but a Sonic title, that Rampage thing. That the cover on this is just really neat. But anyways, the 2 360 games I'm actually probably going to keep for myself. I've been buying a lot of 360 games lately, working on my gamer score, and 360 games are just so cheap right now, and it was like the last era where, you know, the developers of these games relied on having really good games to make profits in the industry, not releasing a game and then having a whole bunch of seasonal content and paid DLC and stuff like that. So there's a lot of really good titles on 360, and they're very, very cheap right now. So I've been like really buffing up my Xbox 360 library. BioShock 1 was amazing. I don't think I ever played BioShock 2, so I'm actually happy to find that. And Cars 3, you might laugh, but I looked at a little bit of a gameplay, and all the Cars games on 360 actually look pretty good. So I think I'm just gonna add those to my collection. These 3 right here, though, Wii U games are always going to be good because it's a Nintendo platform, for one, and for B, no one really had a Wii U. It was like one of the lowest selling consoles of all time. So the games that are out there, you know, there's only so many of them. So these 2 are going to be pretty good. And then this, much to my surprise, when she handed me this and said $1 a piece, that's a sealed copy of The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. So this one right here basically made the weekend worth it. So very happy with that, obviously. So yeah, we did pretty good. I mean, there's not a whole lot here, but there's definitely some profit to be made. I spent almost nothing. Oh, and this big guy. How did I almost forget this big guy? So as you can see, there's $20 on that. I ended up taking it for $15, and it is the 1995 Super Bowl between the Steelers and the Cowboys, if I remember correctly. And hold on. Sorry, was getting a phone call. 1995 Super Bowl. Like I said, I believe it was the Steelers and the Cowboys. The Steelers came away with the win. It's a little dirty. It's a little bent up. It's got holes where it was hanging in the garage or whatever. But I did see one of these that sold for about $100, so I think I can get it cleaned up and sell it just under that, as my condition is a little bit worse. But you know, might be a little bit of a pain to ship, but I ain't too scared. So that is it for the weekend, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please show the video some love with a comment down below, maybe even a like. That would be nice. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one.